Okay. We have arrived once again on Pillars of Gold. He just managed to beat his opponent, well, the other Terran, the Chinese Terran on this map. So maybe that's gonna give him a boost of confidence. He is spawning in the opposite side of the map, though. He is from Alpha X. ZOUN. Bottom right side, red Terran player fighting for the Dragon Phoenix Gamer Peoples. Dragon Phoenix Gaming Clan. He is. Cure. Alright. Lovely, lovely. The Dragon Phoenix Cyclops Minotaur Hydra Colossus Ginormous Giant Gaming. Rainier wants revenge against Clem. He said in the interview will be great. Looking forward to it. Let's see if he will be able to get it done. Is there ASMR actually? Alright, let me help you out with that. Oh. Alright, that didn't work. I forgot that's a different setup where I have a mute button installed right now. Is this a show match or a tournament? This is a tournament. I'm gonna have to eat the raisins. They make less noise. I'm eating them one by one. I'm trying not to do it too much here, guys. Alright, I'll put it away. There we go. Can't help myself. Alright, so what are they doing? What are they doing? A Nexus, a command center, a barracks and a factory. Do you want anything else? Do you want anything else from your StarCraft 2? I don't think you do. That's all we need. Stargate opening here for ZOUN. Just managed to keep that Reaper outside of Protoss village. And the starport's coming up as well. How many Hellions are we going for this time? It looks like just the one. I think Cure will be more likely to go for the Widow Mine drops. Instead of just Hellions at the same time. Let's see. Okay, he's going for a tech lab here. Interesting. Alright. So maybe no drops at all. I suppose that makes sense because he scouted the Stargate making Phoenixes. So to go for any type of drop would be a little bit questionable, right? So smart move here for Cure. Cyclone coming in. Single Phoenix Scout, gonna see that it is the 1-1-1. No third base just quite yet on the way. Alright. So these two openings right here. We'll have to see if Cure wants to get aggressive off the 2 base. There's a likelihood that he will be trying to do just that. Seeing how ZOUN went into the Phoenixes. The Phoenix is not that fantastic against holding those very aggressive attacks. So, and that could come into play here. Into Cure's decision making, right? Seeing the Phoenix being like, alright, well, you know what? Let me just try to get aggressive against this. Because he's not going to have as much of a buffer for his units as he normally would have. ZOUN needs to be careful not to overmake the Phoenix here. He went up to 4. That's an okay amount. Can I do this while I'm... Okay, no I can't. There's the Robo Bay. The next step in the mission here for Mr. ZOUN. Already Vikings on the way as well, though. Very smart moves here for Kure. Yeah, he's just going to go for it, I would imagine. 2 barracks coming in as well. He's got a really good setup here against what ZOUN is making. So a very clear understanding of this matchup and where the build order for ZOUN is going to lead towards and where the weaknesses lie. And that is all going to be displayed right here. I think Kure should have a really good shot at taking ZOUN down here. I like how the Phoenixes are trying to get Kure to chase him a little bit towards the right side instead of just going straight towards his own base. So it's a bit more time overall. He's making a Void Ray as well. That's a peculiar choice. You don't see that all too often. It makes sense though in a way, right? You can target down those Vikings rather nicely. It's more overall of a meat shield in front of that Colossi, but we don't have a single Colossus on the field just quite yet. Makes sense. He doesn't have the extended thermal lance either. Losing his Cyber Core here. It's going to lose the Gateway as well. May lose the Stargate also. So yeah, ZOUN is just trying to get as much time as possible. Just gonna move up back to his own base here. Getting himself a 3rd base as well. I was not anticipating this, actually. I thought Kure would just try to commit for the attack onto the front door as well. Not going to be the case. So all he did really was clean up a gateway, clean up a cyber core and a pylon. Now, I'm not saying that is not something that matters at all, right? It's still some damage right here being taken. But I thought he was going to be able to do a lot more. Maybe just waiting for the stim pack and the combat shields here to start kicking in. And then perhaps go for round number 2. Alright. Alright. I mean, the weaknesses for ZOUN are definitely still there. But this time around, he's going to have extended thermal lance. He's going to have himself a 2 Colossi. So yeah, is there more or less likelihood that this attack will work out for Kure this time around? It's hard to say. It really is. 64 army supply for ZOUN and 88 right now actually for Kure. Some of that, of course, still in the production facilities here. More gateways coming in as well. ZOUN knows that he has to be careful here. And Kure, once again, backing up, actually. He's bringing more reinforcements in. Just gonna wait for that again here. Does spot the observer. Phoenix is moving to see if there is a drop coming in. This could be a nice little catch of a small outpost of these Terran units. Siege tank's not in siege mode, of course, either, so, you know what? Good little pick right there. Good nibble onto the bioforces of Kure. Checking to see the positioning where Kure wants to take this to. War Prism, harassment, as we know ZOUN full oh so well, will be coming in also. This one Templar Archives without the skin, that's just... Huh. The old one out. Alright, this is looking to be quite a good setup though for Kure. Gonna have his siege tanks as far forward as he would like to really pressure this base. He's in between what... Well, there was a 4th base on the left side here as well. It looks like that is gonna get cancelled already. ZOUN moving in here. His Colossi are going down incredibly quickly as there's no shield batteries here whatsoever. Again, ZOUN maybe overestimating his odds perhaps a little bit. Not gonna get any real value in that trade going for himself. A massive concave was established there by Kure. And it looks like this could be quite a bit of trouble for ZOUN. He wants to just take the fights as far removed from those siege tanks as possible. At least especially if he doesn't have any Zealots to really buffer right now. He does still have that War Prism here, right? Yeah, he does still have that War Prism, but using all his Warpins at home right now. Ooh, the slow Warpin for the 2 High Templar. May lose that Archon as well. Should lose that Archon. Oh, Cyclone looking onto it. Yeah, that's going to go down. The Vikings have been picked off, so bit harder now to take out those Colossi. ZOUN in a lot of trouble, actually. Jeez, that is so much Terran still remaining. The new 3rd base for ZOUN should be picked off as well. A recall towards this location is going to open up the natural base, of course. But yeah, ZOUN needs to keep both these places alive. The Bioforce is quite overstimmed, perhaps, but still energy on those Medivacs remaining and just not enough Protoss here to take advantage of that situation. That should be it. That should be all she wrote. And we'll see a GG momentarily. I suppose that will be the last thing that he wrote. And there it is. GG.
So
all right.
right now. That's huge.
Oh,
Terran army and
don't do this to me. There we go. Tough position to defend indeed. I mean, multiple times there, you're just kind of moving across the field and putting ZOUN in a very awkward position where he wasn't quite certain where he was going to have to defend. Couple of times keeping Cure at distance as well, at arm's length. Forcing the siege tanks to siege up before they really are at an optimal position. And being able to swipe as much as possible with the Colossi as you're slowly moving backwards. But I agree, that was not as clean of a defense there in the end as possible. Very solid stuff though from Cure, how he just continuously moved backwards with his force, right? So many times you see Terrans play and they would just commit to an attack like that. It's like, alright, well, my build wants me to attack at this moment. Let me attack at this moment. But Cure just showcasing how much knowledge he has in this matchup right here. Being like, alright, well, no, I can just move backwards. Get my extra upgrades. Move out again. See if I can get in a good position here. No, alright, well, let me move backwards. Get more reinforcements. Get my next set of upgrades. Go in from the other side. Do I get in a good position? Yes, I do. Alright, let's just win this game now then. Very cool stuff. And ZOUN, I mean, that is also a very difficult position for him because he continuously thought, alright, he's coming in. I'm going to have to build shield batteries here. I'm going to have to set up defenses over here. I'm going to have to be forwards with my positioning here. Oh, he's just not coming. Oh. Alright. Well, oh, now he's coming. Oh, no. Actually, he isn't coming. So, continuously kind of being left guessing as to what Cure was doing. And stuff like that can make a game quite awkward to figure out as well for a Protoss here. Can make you overmake defenses. And yeah, just not have a great setup there. ZOUN had a nice run in GSL Season 3 though. There's still room to grow for him as a player. I mean, yeah, he did take out time as well early on today, guys. There's he's a solid player. He's doing well in Wadis tournaments as well. He's just sometimes struggling against these best of the best players from Korea. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Right, on his last legs right now, not allowed to lose a single game anymore. He's the Blue Protoss. He is fighting for Alpha X. He is ZOUN. His opponent in the bottom right. We got ourselves a red Terran. He's fighting for the Dragon Phoenix gamers all around the world. He is proxying. He is Cure. It's nice getting another TOS who has a lot of potential. Yeah, that's for sure, man. That is very true. I guess the EU scene also getting a couple, right? Shutdown. Goblin. overall, Geralt as well, I would say. So, you know, maybe he's been around for a lot longer than the other guys, but he's really been stepping it up lately as well. Max packs, of course. Skillers. Exactly, like, it's just nuts. There's a good amount of EU, good amount of things happening in the EU region. Baby Marine, the famous Protoss player. Don't really follow the EU scene as much. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. EU seem pretty much on par now, it feels like, with the Korean scene now. I mean, the best 3 players in the world are debatable non-Koreans at this point in time, so... Okay, single Reaper here does manage to get 2 probes killed off. But, in the top right side, we got ourselves a Twilight Council being proxied. And a Starport being proxied. Alright! Things about to get weird. Reaper here trying to figure out what is going on. Doesn't quite get close enough to that Nexus, I believe. Maybe he did. I mean, he did move backwards here. Proxy Fiesta. Let's just do 1 proxy of the barracks, and then we'll do another proxy of the starport, so we get the Hellions into the main base. Then, you know what, let's proxy a Dark Shrine as well, shall we? Well, yeah, why the hell not? Why the hell not? Alright, so the scary thing here for Cure, of course, is going to be if he's going for the Hellion drop after the proxy Rex, particularly. It's going to be a long time. Oh my god, he's going to scout this. Oh, he's seeing it. He's going to be able to prep for it. I mean, only seeing that Twilight Council on its own already, that shows that this is going to be the Dark Shrine proxy there, I suppose, right? You never really see just a single Twilight Council being proxied. Not something that happens. Still going to send those Hellions across, though. The Reaper in the main base also causing quite a bit of a stir. Probes trying to get pulled off. Almost getting us around on that Reaper here. Reaper, that is a dead area you cannot escape from. In come the Hellions as well. In come the Stalkers and the Zealots also. Okay, things are going to go haywire very quickly here. Absolutely sideways all over the map. Okay, the Stalkers do get a recall going off here. I'm not quite sure if I like that decision. He's still going to lose a lot of workers. Maybe it would have been better to try and get damage done himself as well. Across the map here. 15 probes so far go down. No, it's a single dot. It's a single dot. Oy, that is not a good sign. Jown, my boy. My boy. GG. 2-0 victory here. Cure does manage to take